Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. This is Michael. Thank you for watching my videos. Today I'm going to be talking about the Fujifilm 56mm f1.2 APD lens. I have the APD lens simply because I got a fantastic deal on it. It was very cheap. I got it second hand. It's in perfect condition. And I did have the 56 at 1.2 normal version previously. I didn't have it for very long before I saw this one for sale, and I liked the 56 1.2 so much, and I thought, well, this one can only be better. The APD filter is inside the lens. It's a filter which blurs out the background a little bit more than the normal lens. In doing so, you actually lose a little bit of light. I don't know if many people have spoken about this, but on the actual lens here you can see there's a row of red numbers here and there's a row of white numbers. Now the white numbers is the f-stop, the normal f-stop, and below that is the red numbers, which is the APD f-stop. So because of the APD filter, it actually makes this a slower lens. It doesn't let in as much light as the normal 56 1.2. So for instance, at 1.2, this lens is letting in 1.7 light. At f2, it's letting in 2.8. At f4, it's letting in 4.2, and at 5.6 it evens out. They're both, it's letting in 5.6. So you can see, even though it is marked as a 1.2 lens, I believe that is just simply the ratio of the front element to the back element, or something like that anyway. It's a mathematical calculation. It's not actually the amount of light getting through. So the 1.7 is a more accurate sort of reading. Now, how does this lens perform? Well, the autofocus is, it's very good for photography. It's excellent for photography, but I do find, I don't know whether it's the APD filter or not, but the autofocus performance for video is particularly ordinary. It hunts around, it doesn't go to focus on the things that you want it to, and I'm not very impressed with it. So I don't really recommend this lens for video work, particularly if you're using autofocus. If you are going to use autofocus for video work, I would say you're going to need to stop this lens down a fair bit, probably to around f4 at least, which kind of defeats the purpose of the lens. But for photography, this lens provides beautiful sharpness, beautiful background bokeh, and I would highly recommend it. Okay, it's got a front filter element of 62mm, which is a strange one. It did mean that I had to go and get filter elements or filters for this lens of this weird size 62. Fujifilm doesn't seem to keep a continuous or a like a standard filter size for many of its lenses, even its pro ranges, which is a bit of a hassle. The lens works great with the image stabilization, of course, on the XH1. You can check out my review for that. So yeah, that's a short, sweet, quick review of this lens. It is recommended. The 56, either the 56 1.2 or the 56 1.2 APD, I recommend them both strongly for photography. I recommend the non-APD one more for video. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. And please remember to subscribe, and I'll be making more videos soon. Thank you very much.